I guess the resilience in my DNA ties me to this land, and right above the dam is a place in English is called Whale Island, and that's a place of our creation site. So when the dam came in, it flooded it, and this was a huge fishery prior to the inundation, but it's also the place of our creation.
We are the descendants, whether literal or social, of those who conceived the Columbia and Snake River dams or built them, of those who created the treaty, and almost certainly every one of us has been a beneficiary in some way in the goods those dams have brought, and they have brought goods: electricity, low power bills, commerce, etc. So we are the ones who must most ask ourselves and our neighbors rather insistently about their costs to people and waters and lands. I think of Abraham Lincoln during the Civil War. He didn't really address the slaves, the black population. He addressed the white population, and he asked questions like, what have we done? What are our acts doing to ourselves and to our desired view of ourselves as good people, as moral people, as good neighbors?
You know, there's a famous picture we have of the chiefs from our tribe, different tribes, standing in front of Grand Coulee. They have their backs to the camera and they're looking at the dam. And I've always wondered, what are they thinking? Oh my God, what just happened? You know? I mean, I don't see a powwow going on or a celebration.
So when Grand Coulee Dam went in, fish ladders and things like that were kind of an afterthought. So a ladder was never put in at Grand Coulee. And so it went on. The dam was completed. World War II was triumphed over Germany and Japan based on that power that was generated. And so the Spokane tribe feels that that was part of our contribution. But sadly enough, the fish quit coming.
Growing up in a generation where we haven't ever seen salmon come up the river, and hearing stories about, you know, how fast it was gone from our culture. So after the dam was built, maybe 4 generations, and the young people in our community, the kids, were turning salmon away. They didn't want anything to do with it.
Before the dam, we had all the fish we could eat. Everybody, all the native fish, all the native people lived on fish, elk. And then when Coulee Dam went in, we had no more salmon. So what they done was they gave us cans of Prem, lunch meat.
And so the only way right now that we're getting salmon is in these totes that come from some of the fish hatcheries downstream. Mm-hmm. So luckily, you know, the state hatcheries are working with us now, and some of the other tribes are helping us get this food source back in our diet. And even if we can, that means 1 meal of salmon a month, that's even better than what we had before. So just like zero access to fishing, zero access to a whole part of our culture that was once, you know, over 70-80% of our diet.